Smaug, or the Army of Night King, a battle between Smaug from J.R.R., Tolkien's The Hobbit, and the Night King's army from J.R.R. Martin's A Song of Ice and Fire series would be a fascinating clash, given their unique abilities and strengths. Smaug. Abilities. Smaug is an extremely powerful dragon, capable of flight, breathing fire, and having nearly impenetrable scales. Strengths. His fire breath is immensely destructive, and his sheer size and strength make him a formidable opponent. He has high intelligence and cunning. Night King's Army. Composition. The Night King's army consists of White Walkers and wights, reanimated corpses. The White Walkers possess the ability to manipulate ice and cold, create wights, and are skilled in combat. The Night King himself has significant magical powers. Strengths. The army's greatest strength is its sheer numbers and the ability to raise the dead, effectively replenishing their ranks continuously. The Night King's ability to control ice and his resistance to conventional weapons add to their lethality. Battle dynamics. Smaug's advantage. Smaug's fire breath would be devastating against the wights, who are vulnerable to fire. His flight gives him a tactical advantage, allowing him to attack from above and avoid ground-based threats. Night King's advantage. The Night King's ability to manipulate ice and potentially withstand fire, as speculated in the series, could counteract Smaug's primary weapon. Additionally, the ability to continuously raise fallen enemies would be a significant challenge for Smaug. Outcome analysis. Direct confrontation. If Smaug engages the army directly, his fire breath could decimate large numbers of wights quickly. However, the continuous resurrection of the dead by the Night King would require Smaug to constantly be on the offensive. Night King versus Smaug. If the battle comes down to a direct confrontation between Smaug and the Night King, the outcome would depend on whether the Night King can effectively counter Smaug's fire and exploit any vulnerabilities. Given Smaug's intelligence and aerial advantage, he might try to avoid direct engagement with the Night King himself. Conclusion. The battle's outcome would hinge on several factors, including the Night King's ability to resist or counter Smaug's fire, and Smaug's capacity to deal with the Night King's ice magic and necromantic abilities. Given Smaug's immense power and intelligence, he would likely dominate the initial stages of the battle, but the Night King's strategic and magical advantages, coupled with his endless supply of wights, could potentially turn the tide. If Smaug can neutralize the Night King directly, he could win decisively. However, if the Night King can exploit Smaug's weaknesses or withstand his fire, the battle might swing in favor of the Night King's army. What do you think?